Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I have a knife from Sencut to unbox for you. Before we dive in, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I release daily knife and EDC content. Hit that thumbs up button. That helps push this video out there to more people, and let us know what you are carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. Love seeing what you guys have for your EDC. So thank you to Sencut for sending this in for us to take a look at today. I am pretty stoked. It's been a little bit since we've had a Sencut in on the channel to check out. And this is going to be a newer model from Sencut. So let's see what we have here. Nice packaging as always. Stickers, cloth, knife. Great packaging. And there we have our knife. So we are looking at the new Cybrix, and you can see there, gray aluminum, satin finished. I'll have all this stuff linked down in the description of the video, but this is a nice looking knife right off the get-go. If you're not familiar, Sencut is the sister company to WE and Civivi. They all three make up the company, and Sencut is going to be their budget line, their most affordable line, if you will. And you're still going to be getting top-notch craftsmanship and build quality. It's just the materials are going to be less expensive, therefore the knife will be less expensive. We are centered up right off the get-go, and Sencut, Civivi, WE Knives, they do a very good job. Initially, I don't know that I gave them enough credit. I gave them credit, and I thought they were good, but they really have gotten a lot better. All companies have gotten a lot better when it comes to the internals of these button plunge locks, not only making the deployments a lot better, a lot more enjoyable, but the lockup maintaining itself and staying locked up. We have seen great results over the last year or so with button locks staying locked up, and it's a good thing. So really happy that Sencut, you can get these for under $50, and you're going to get a phenomenal feeling action in hand. You're going to get well done fit and finish across the board. Beautiful satin finish there on that drop point blade. And this is going to be coming in the 9CR18 that they do. I believe 58 to 60 on that HRC, which is good to go for 9CR. But to come in around $45 or so, 9CR is a good steal at that price point. I have nothing bad to say about 9 or 10CR. I think they are both fine steals at their given price points. They are stainless. They take a good edge. They're great budget steals. And then we have aluminum handles here, and they're putting extra in on these more affordable models. We have some nice chamfering all the way around the scale, going to make this very comfortable in hand. Now, this is more, let's check that clip there, going to be their standard deep carry clip. It's surface mounted, and the screws are recessed there. Couple of standoffs, and we have a lanyard post, as well as the ability to carry this ambidextrously, so almost a full ambidextrous knife. Let's go ahead and get a size on this. It's a pretty decent size. Yeah, coming in at 8, and I'm gonna give it 8 1/16. So we are in that full size range, which is awesome. So here we have the Para 3 up top and the Paramilitary 2 down here at the bottom, and this is going to fall right in between both of these knives. A little bit larger than the Para 3 and just a little bit smaller than the Paramilitary 2. And here you'll be able to see it's quite a bit bigger than the Civivi Elementum and the QSP Penguin. And not only is it longer, it is a much taller and broader profile as well. I wanted to see it here up against the RSK from Hogue and Ritter, because that is very, if you have one of these, you're going to be very close. And you can see here it's quite a bit larger than the Bug Out. As far as the weight goes on this feller here, this is going to be a hefty bugger here. We got some healthy aluminum handles here. It's a good size. Boy, that might be 5. Okay, I should have went 4.5. I'm an idiot. 4.2. So it's a healthy size, but for being 8-inch overall, that's not bad at all. I mean, 4 ounces is average, I would say. That's a good weight to be in. I would say 3.5 to 4.5, maybe even 5, which is just fine with me. That's going to be great. So that is a healthy weight for a good cutting tool. Something that's going to feel substantial in the hand. It feels dependable, right? And this has good ergos. If you just pick the knife up, now you are going to be in kind of a standard grip on this knife. This is, it was kind of deceiving at first, because this is what I tend to see with mid-size knives, where you have this kind of specific grip. Now, will this work for every hand, on every one? No, it probably won't. I wear an XL glove, so I have, a large XL hand, you could say, and I fit very comfortably on this knife. But if your hand's quite a bit smaller or quite a bit larger than mine, I could, possibly see it not being that comfortable. But for my hand size, I fit right on this thing. It would have been justice to have a backspacer on here, like a full-length backspacer. That would have been absolute money right there. An aluminum backspacer all the way up. I would have went nuts for that. So let's see. And I mean, that doesn't add much cost, putting an aluminum backspacer in there, would it? I don't think it would. So it's going to carry nice and deep in the pocket. You'll have just a little bit of that butt end there poking out, but that clip's going to look clean in the pocket, and it's going to work well in and out. Good retention on our issuing stitches cloth there. And I wouldn't mind seeing that clip a little bit shorter, but, at the end of the day, not a huge deal. It works well. Man, that action, guys, is really good. The flipper tab is jimped on the face and the top, so you can push button it, light switch it, combo it, and that feels really good. They are doing a very good job over there. And like I said at the beginning, I maybe didn't give them enough credit early on, but they've always done a good job, and they've gotten better. And I have to admit, they've gotten a lot better. I kind of disagreed with somebody in my own mind, at least. I don't know that I said anything, but I kind of thought, I don't really agree with them getting, a lot better. But I was, I was wrong about that for sure, at least based off the last 2 models I've had from Sencut and Civivi that were button locks. They were both really, this one and forget what the last one was that I checked out, but both of them really good. Oh, the Chevalier too. Top-notch button locks for sure, especially given the price point of each knife. And then to top it all off, not only is the fit and finish, the materials, the action, all very good, but Civivi, Sencut, and we are known to have some of the best geometry for your cutting, your blade for your cutting to be very slicey, and we can see that demonstrated here on this crappy telephone book paper. It just destroys it. very cleanly. Very, very nice edge. Whoo-hoo, baby. That is nice. Very, very good edge on that bugger there. And we are looking at a flat grind for this knife here, like a high saber flat. But you know, I think we get caught up too much in, you know, I don't mind either one. I like both. You know, it doesn't have to be hollow and it doesn't have to be flat. I enjoy both, and they both do well in different areas. To limit yourself to only one or the other, I'm not going to do that to myself, and I'm not going to recommend and force that on everyone else either. And, you know, sit here and say, oh, it's not a flat. It got to be a flat, or, oh, I wish it was a hollow. You know, I'm not going to do that. This is cutting very good. It's going to cut very well as a flat grind. Would it cut and be slicier with a hollow? Yeah, it would be, but it wouldn't be as tough as this is going to be either. So, you know, which side of the coin do you want to be on? It depends on what you're trying to do with the knife. I also want to check this lock, make sure we are locked up well, but the internals feel good. There's no lashing there in the pivot. There's no reason to test detent lash because there isn't one, and there's no movement in there on that plunge lock. Very good. So let's check this thing, and we are uncoated with uncoated hardware, so we should have good clean contact on the surface. And we'll just do a couple of light taps just to make sure it is not going to slip. Very good. Very good. That is exactly what we want to see. That action, whew, that might be even better than the Chevalier. Very good. I don't know how they're doing that, but they're able to give resistance there right off the start, and it's kind of tricking you into thinking there's a detent in there, but there's a nice buildup before you push that out, and there's plenty of room in there too, and that's chamfered beautifully there, so you can slide that reverse flick in there all day long. Like I said, flipper tabs money, and then you've seen me do the thumb flick a million times already. Very, very good on that department and every other department, considering these are going to come in MAP price of $48, and I think full retail or MSRP is going to be $55. So you're going to be able to pick these up for under $50 pretty much all day long. Like I said, I'll have everything linked down below in the description of this video. Let me know what you think of the new Sencut Cybrix. I love hearing from you guys, no matter what it is. Even if you just want to leave me what you're carrying for the day, that is perfectly fine. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on your way out. I always appreciate that, everyone. If you're new here to the channel, I release daily knife and EDC content just like this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. That'll notify you anytime I release new content. I will put a couple of videos up here and here, and this one in the middle is the one the YouTube algorithm is recommending you go check out. Go check out one of them videos. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.